Happy Monday morning to you, Tigers. Hope everybody had a chance to have some fun this weekend with their families. The weather kind of was playing some tricks on us and that sort of thing, but I got a chance to enjoy some time with the girls. Got a chance to get some things done around the house. So before Sunday, I was all set and ready for some football, and now football season is over, and I got to find something else to do. I hope it warms up so I can play some golf. All right, real quick, no meeting today. Hope you guys will take this time to look at your progress monitoring, identify those kids that you should be getting, that you're not getting, and come up with an action plan as to how we're going to get those kids and what it's going to take to get those kids to the higher level learning that they're supposed to be at. So take the time to take a look at your progress monitoring documents. Identify 3 or 4 kids that are not meeting expectation and figure out how you're going to get them to meet expectation. I can tell you a lot of it starts with relational capacity, especially if historically they've proven and shown that they have the ability, the academic ability to be successful at a high level. Then there's a reason that they're not, and some of that can be psychosocial, but a lot of that could be relational capacity here at school. So think about that first, and then come up with your action plan as to what you're going to do to get those kids where they need to be. Make sure that we update our websites this week. Make sure that your information that's on there is current information, so that if parents go on there, they can see what's going on in your classes for the next few weeks, and that the information on there doesn't say anything about dates and stuff that have passed. Okay, that's one of the biggest things that makes us look like we're not taking care of business on that. This is week 3 of the third 9 weeks, so progress reports should be going home Friday probably. You should send some progress reports home with kids so parents know 3 weeks in, here's how your kid is doing, here's what we need to be working on, that sort of thing. So be on top of that as well. Your data folders, I've talked to several kids about the data folders, and I've had some really good conversations with them about their goals and how they're going to accomplish those goals over the next few weeks. Some have 9-week goals, some have weekly goals. That's perfectly fine. Whatever you guys have discussed in your class and decided that is best for you and your kids, then that's perfectly fine with me, just as long as kids have a benchmark in their mind and something that they are working towards and that they can monitor for themselves. Be fully aware of your kids' communication with each other. We want to make sure that we got the right climate, the right environment here on campus. So be listening to the conversations that kids are having with one another, and make sure that they're appropriate conversations, and make sure that they're positive conversations. We want to make sure that we don't have the type of campus where kids are allowed to have negative conversations, putting each other down, or any of that kind of stuff, and we don't intervene. Okay, so just keep an ear out for things going on, conversations going on, and make sure that they are positive, they're uplifting, and not bullying and tearing each other down, that sort of thing. Okay, 9-week samples. I want to do just a little bit of change on these 9-week samples. Your technology and your thinking maps are still there in place. And what I want to do is take away the Cornell notes, because you guys have done a great job with implementing the Cornell notes. I know some teachers have begun to flip their classroom, and they're using Cornell notes as the tool for kids to make sure that they get the information in that flipped classroom. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, talk to Miss Washington, talk to Miss Alonzo, talk to Miss Norris, and they'll have some conversations with you about that flipped classroom and what that looks like and how that's working with the Cornell notes. So I want to get rid of the Cornell notes, and I want to do a writing sample. And I'm going to put a article in your box that will help you with the writing piece and just get your thoughts going on the writing sample. And what I want to do is have a technology, have a thinking map, and then have a writing sample. And that thinking map, let's make that one tie into that writing sample. So use the thinking map to assist the kids with the writing sample. And that writing sample can be from anything that you want, or what I'm going to do is ask the iWrite team to tweet out some possible writing prompts. Okay, so be watching your Twitter, and what I'd like for you to do is tweet some technology pieces that you have done in your classes this year so far, to give some other people some ideas on what they could do as well. So we're going to be tweeting this week. I want to see some responses and some conversations going back and forth. We're at the hashtag Navarro PLC. And let's get some conversations going about writing prompts and technology samples so we can share some ideas on some different things that's going on in your classes and that others may want to do. All right, let's make it a great week. Let's be energized, positive, give our kids what they need, all in, 100%. Everybody's on board. Navarro PLC is the place to be. It is where people come to grow and get better. I believe in you all, and I hope that you all have a very, very good week. Thank you.